Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm doing the Synastry between Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. Apparently he was caught cheating and I had a request to look at their chart. And I'm going to tell you right now, but this chart should be bronzed and put into an astrology museum as one of the clearest cheating Synastry charts I have ever seen. I'm not kidding. Let's get into it. His Sedna conjuncts her ascendant. That's betrayal by men stamped right on her front door. And what makes this betrayal even more jarring is because she has a Taurus ascendant. People who have Taurus as their rising sign, they don't want chaos in their front yard. Sedna is not some cute little ocean goddess floating around with seashells in her hair. In Greek mythology, Sedna is the woman thrown into the sea by her father, the man that was supposed to protect her, but instead betrays her. So when his Sedna is on her ascendant, she receives that energy. She gets pulled into the old betrayal story before she even has time to understand what is happening. He may look like the smooth one, the guy with the championship glow, but with his Sedna there on her ascendant, this says there's a cold current underneath the surface. Everything is good until she gets thrown overboard. The bad boy Casanova asteroid, the sweet-talking ladies' man, is standing there holding hands with Swindle on her IC. Casanova already knows how to charm and flirt naturally, and Swindle adds dishonesty, betrayal, and cheating. So now you have the player archetype linked up with the con artist, and they are conjunct her IC, the deepest, most private part of the chart. It's a very sensitive angle in a natal chart. You have to be protective and conscious of what shows up there from other people. Otherwise, it's going to affect you strongly in a not so good way. This is the kind of aspect that can show cheating in the shadows, not out in the open at first. It's the kind of betrayal that slips in through the back door and happens behind the scenes. His Zeus and Nemesis conjuncts her midheaven. And now it gets worse, because Zeus was the king with a wandering eye and no off switch. The original prolific cheater. The one who could not leave women alone even when Hera was watching the whole circus from her throne. Now put Zeus right next to Nemesis. This is cheating with the hidden enemy asteroid tucked into his back pocket. And where does he bring this? Right to her midheaven. The midheaven is the public stage. So this is not the little private betrayal staying buried in the IC. This is the same story climbing straight up to the top of the chart where the lights are on and everyone has a camera. Down on the IC, with Casanova and Swindle, the betrayal was behind the scenes. Zeus and Nemesis on the midheaven, now the cheater is standing right underneath the spotlight. Now the hidden enemy behavior is not so hidden anymore. This is where private betrayal becomes public knowledge, where the truth pokes its head above the roofline, and suddenly everyone can see what was supposed to stay buried. His Poseidon, who is Zeus's brother, and the asteroid Cupido are conjunct her Venus, with Neptune there as well. Poseidon is holding hands with Cupido, another bad boy with notches on his bedpost. So now her Venus, the love planet, is getting flooded with his Poseidon, Cupido, and Neptune all at once. Her Venus is in Capricorn, so she wants love with a strong foundation and loyalty. But instead, she gets romance in a fog machine. Neptune on Venus can feel magical and dreamy. It's a very strong romantic pull. But Neptune on Venus can also deceive. It blurs the edges. Neptune makes red flags look like rose petals. And then you add Poseidon, Zeus's brother, another god with his own messy appetite, plus Caputo, the smooth operator, the ladies' man in the mix. He fogged her up good. She thought this was romantic and dreamy. But the Synastry says the love story came with smoke and mirrors, mistress mermaids, and a bad boy holding the receipts. And now the fog machine turns into a full-blown trance, and he hands her sleeping pills because his hypnos conjuncts her moon. You can't make this up. This is not just romantic confusion. This is emotional anesthesia. Hypnos is a sleep-like trance. So when it conjuncts her moon, he can put her emotions under a spell. These are the energies where someone doesn't just charm you, they pull you into this dreamy, half-awake state where your instincts are trying to wave a red flag, but the fog rolls in before you can even sense what's happening. So now we have our Venus in the fog machine and her moon in a hypnotic trance. Now, her Jupiter conjuncts his Fox asteroid. Jupiter magnifies whatever it touches. And here, her Jupiter is magnifying his Fox asteroid. Fox is sly and cunning. Fox knows how to sneak around the henhouse and act innocent with feathers still stuck to his mouth. So in this Synastry, she amplifies that energy in him. The clever charm, the part of him that knows how to sweet-talk her, dodge her side eye, and still look like he didn't do anything wrong. And Fox can also carry that women as prey energy, where women become something to chase, catch, and then move on from. And now his Lilith and Asmodeus, the demon of lust asteroid, is conjunct her North Node. The North Node is the theme of the relationship, the destiny they are stepping into. So when his Lilith shows up there, this connection is not going to feel polite or a nice little romance. Lilith brings raw sexuality, temptation, defiance, and that don't tell me what to do energy. Attraction is strong here, but so is the shadow underneath it. This doesn't automatically mean cheating by itself. But sitting inside of a chart already full of cheating signatures, his Lilith and Asmodeus on her North Node adds gasoline to the whole thing, and he is the one standing there holding the match. Their Synastry is a whole parade of red flags walking through the chart with receipts in their hands. When this story first came out, I was not surprised, because when I looked at the chart, there was warnings all over it in red ink. That's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this interpretation, please like, subscribe, and share to support my channel. I'll be back soon.